Hi everybody, I'm Missy and I have the blog and YouTube channel Rambling Rose Farmhouse, and I'm really happy to have you joining me today. So today I'm going to show you some before video. If you saw the video that I made several months ago where I told y'all that we are renovating a room in our house for my mother who fell, and we're making her a bedroom and a handicap bathroom, that's the room I'm talking about. So we had this room in our house that we never finished. We never did anything with it. We hung some sheetrock up in there. We started on the room and then we stopped. And one of the reasons we stopped is because we had put sheetrock in a lot of other rooms in our house, and we ended up figuring out that that's probably not a really good idea. An old house like this one, it moves, it shifts, and when that happens, sheetrock just splits. And so we have all these places, where the sheetrock's messed up. And so we started seeing that even before we, finished renovating our house, because we bought this house in 1991. We have been working on it in some way, shape, or form since then. So this was not, like a quick, we didn't buy it, renovate it in 2 years and move in. This is like we renovated part of it, we moved in, and we've kept working on it all that time. So before we finished, we already saw problems and didn't want to continue doing the same thing we were doing. So we just quit. And we've just had stuff stored in this room for years. And so it was really good because we had this extra room in our house that we weren't really using. And so we were able to go ahead and start finishing it the proper way that doesn't include sheetrock, and that she'll be able to have this room. And so another part of this, finding these before videos for me, is that, like I said, we bought our house in 1991, which was before digital photography. So I don't have a lot of before pictures, and I don't have a lot of before video. In fact, I don't have much at all of our house. And so I'm not able to show you like, this is before and then this is during and then this is after. I just don't have that, like people who are, doing this now, and they have so much before pictures because of the whole digital photography thing. So this video will show you, it was going to show you one room, but it's actually going to show you what every single room in our house looked like when we bought it, because they all looked the same. They were made the same. Now the wallpaper was different in different rooms, but they all were done the same way. So you'll be able to see kind of a snapshot, I guess, of the before of what our house looked like before. To see the after when I do, a home tour or something like that, and you'll know what the before looked like. So if you're like me and you like old houses, I think you'll enjoy this video. If you don't like old houses, then you probably won't. So I'll just tell you now. But that's what I'm going to show you today, is the before. And then hopefully in the next week or two, I'm going to show you an update of where we're at now on the room, what we've done. And then I will continue to update, show you updates as we continue to work on it. And hopefully we're going to get it finished soon, like the next month or two. It's going to be finished. That's our goal. So we'll see how that works out if we don't run into any major problems. But today I'm going to show you the before video. So if you like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate all of you who watch my videos and who subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I hope you enjoy. I'll tell you that the first couple of clips are not very good because they are some phone video that I did. And I would not have put them in there, but they show the room with sheetrock in it, or part of it with sheetrock in it. Part of it was already down. But I wanted you to be able to see that so that you could see like what we covered up with sheetrock. And then with my husband's video, he starts with taking the sheetrock down, and then he talks to you about kind of what he's doing and why he's doing it, and then what our plans for the room were at that point in time, which they're still kind of basically the same. Some things have changed, but I'll tell you that in the next video.
we fixing to get started on this room right here. We're gonna take this room, we're gonna renovate it. This was pretty close to the original of our house. You can see there what was underneath, what you see in wood underneath there was covered with this green wallpaper with cheesecloth, cardboard to seal, cheesecloth, and this blue, green, whatever, wallpaper. It's pretty much how our whole house was when we got it 30 years ago. This room never did get finished. We came in, we added a room above it. That's what you're looking at the bottom of those floor joists and stuff. This part opens into the attic. This ceiling was solid boards like this right here. I could kick myself 30 years ago for taking them down, but I did. We covered the whole room with sheetrock, and now we're taking that down. And the floors are wood, heart pine. Has to be some repair right there. There was a fireplace in this room, two-sided, bordered this room, come into this room and the room in front of it. Fireplace was no good. 30 years ago, we tore it out, capped everything off, and have never fixed the floor because we did not use this room. We're fixing to start trying. You can see they added on about 4 or 4.5 feet to this room from the door over past the window, from the door straight across to this side by the green. Used to be originally a wall across this right here. They took that out and added about 4.5 feet. We're gonna attempt to put a new board reclaim some of these boards right here and fill in on the ceiling and have a wood ceiling, and then maybe some shiplap wood, 1x6 tongue and groove, maybe some kind of wood walls, paint it. I have the boards to repair the floor already, 1x4 heart pine. We're going to fur out around this ductwork. That door is just leaning there. Have to fur around the ductwork, put an air duct in this room. From this door across to this wall, about 5 foot back on each side is going to be a bathroom for mother-in-law. Will be moving in with us, and we're going to attempt to get some of these boards down, assess what's up in there, and instead of having this furred down, boxed down, whatever you want to call this construction method, we're going to try to do something a little more eye appealing. I'm not sure what that's going to be, but that's what we're working towards. First, the ceiling, which is major, but that's where we're starting, and we're going to be doing some videos of it. My wife is. I'm stuck doing it today because she's not here, but that's where we're at. Trying to determine what's in there and what we can do to possibly make this area right here look a little more appealing. And then we're going to get on the ceiling next probably, and then the walls. Okay, we got in here and made a big huge mess, which I guess that's plenty of years of birds, and there was a rat because I found him dead up there. But bird nest and stuff up in these walls. You can see there's one right there. I haven't dug down yet, but as you can see, I got that furred down, boxed in, whatever you want to call it. I got all of that tore out now, and this is the look we got. I think it opened it up a whole lot from being furred down like it was. We have some little issues up here we got to tend to. And now we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna make a decision. These are gonna stay, this board's looking like this. We're gonna make a decision on what we're gonna do on this side. My wife's gonna make a decision on what we're gonna do on this side. For a ceiling, we will insulate between the rafters and probably come back with some type of a board on there. And then these walls are gonna get redone also. Probably take this area right across here where that dark board and light board meet. That is actually an old beam up there. Looks like maybe a rough cut 5-inch, 4.5-inch beam. Looks like they put in to hold all that up. And we're gonna go back probably and wrap that with some boards, and then we'll get painted. That's where we are. For today, that's what we got tore out, and there's a big mess that I'm fixing to clean up. So that's it.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for being here today, and I hope to see you back again next week.